Hey mofos, it's your girl Shamika, and I'm back with another vlog. And of course, yeah, it's the same day because my face is still beat. But I just changed my shirt because I figured y'all deserve at least one shirt change, right? So what I was thinking of, some people always ask me, what is your favorite mofo story? Well, I have so many. They're like my children. I love them all. But this one, I'm going to read it to you because I don't feel like having to recreate. And because I know some of you guys won't read. So this one is an interesting story because it's actually with a celebrity that many of you probably know now, but I'm not going to tell who it is. You got to wait for the book whenever I decide, and if I decide to write one. Okay. So, let me see. Picture this. I had initially done an interview with this guy, like via phone. We hit it off, laughed uncontrollably, and he said, when I come to town, let's hang out, because he was coming to town the very next week. So I was like, cool, that's cool. You know, I usually say that and never hear from these people ever again. I know that some of you think that just because I interview celebrities that they are my best friends and we hang out. We don't. So, you know, I just agree. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Well, he actually hit me up when he came to town, which is a shock. This was probably like 3 years ago, I think. And so, you know, we talked about, so we had plans to meet. We hung out the first night. This was hilarious because I pick him up at the hotel, right? Because we were going to just go to this little lounge and grab a drink or whatever and talk about industry stuff and, you know, just pick his brain about what he had going on. So anyway, we pick him up. I'm not going to read this part because I didn't write it. I pull up and I'm waiting in the car. I'm on the phone, like with my friend while I'm waiting because it's late at night. It's dark. I mean, late at night, I had just got off work, so it was like 10 o'clock. And like, I'm not paying attention to my surroundings, which this is a note, ladies. Pay attention to what the hell's going on around you. And I see this person walk up with a dark hoodie on, trying to open my door. All I could do is just sit there and scream. I'm like, ah! And I was like, oh, wait, it's you. So I'm looking like a complete fool the first time, right? Sorry, that feels like I've been outside today and it feels like there's like pollen grass and everything. Probably these damn eyelashes are in my throat. I mean, at this point. But anyway, so we were supposed to hang out the following day, but it didn't happen because of our schedules conflicted or whatever. I think he was in town for like 3-4 days, whatever. And so he hits me up because I decided to go to like a Live After 5 or so. I don't even know where I was. It was at the Epicenter. So I went and he hits me up. He's like, hey, I was just at the Epicenter, but like, won't you come by the hotel? I mean, the hotel was like literally right down the street. Everything in my soul told me, take your ass home. But the journalist and nosy person in me won't let me listen to myself. So I drive on over to the hotel and he tells me, I want you to meet my boy. So I'm like, what? You've known me 2 to 3 days and you want me to meet your boy? Like, okay, I'm interested. So I'm going to ask, like, about what? Why do you want me to meet him? And I was like, for an interview? He was like, or whatever. Or whatever. What does that even mean? Or whatever. I don't get down with no or for whatever. Like, you know, that's like the internet never forgets. I don't forget or whatever. So, you know, whatever. So, but at that point in my life, I was all about this try something new, keep an open mind thing, right? So what's the harm? I mean, maybe he could help me get out of TV news. So I was like, cool, I'll meet him. I'm open. So I get to the hotel. It's like some secret ops type of mess, right? Because it's very hush hush. One text every 10 minutes. I have no clue what floor I'm going to. It's like I park. Where do I go? Walk to the elevator. I about said the N word. Where do I go? And he's like, go to the elevator and then come to the top floor. Okay. And then what? Where do I go then? And he's like, call me when you get off the elevator. So I get off the elevator. I'm like, there's a ton of rooms up here. Like, where do I go? So I call. He's like, walk around the corner. I mean, what is all the hush hush, mofo? Like, what is going on? Like, for real. So I play along, get in there, lightly tap on the door. He opens it like a crack. I'm like, who the hell you got up in here? Like, it better be Al B. Shore with all this, because that's who the hell I came to see. Is that who's in here? Let me see. Like, you know, I don't know. So I push the door open and there's a chick sitting there, right? And I'm like, I don't see no other dude and I don't get down like that. I mean, I don't have anything against it, but that's just not the way that, I mean, I like men. So, he lets me in the door. I look around this big ass suite and I don't see anybody else. And I'm like, wait, this better not be a threesome because I'm not down with that either. Like, where is your friend? Who is this person? Y'all catch that? Eyelashes. Anyway. So he says, my boy's in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I sit down, start talking to this chick. And I'm fascinated because she's a groupie. And I'm like, I have this fascination with groupies because I'm like, why do you do what you do? What's the point? Why? Like what? I mean, granted though, you know, I would have been a groupie and a half probably for that darn Dennis Edwards with the Temptations. Do y'all know how fine that man was back then? I digress. I'm sorry. I just went off into a whole nother thing. So anyway, so I've been sitting there for at least 5-10 minutes. And I'm thinking maybe this brother got bubble guts and I should just leave because this is now awkward because he still ain't came out this bathroom, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like still talking. Well, the bathroom door finally opens and it looks like a child has walked out. And I'm in my head, I'm looking at the celebrity like, oh, you got jokes. You trying to play me. Like, and then it dawns on me, wait a minute, I'm not here to do anything but create a diversion to get his boy out of the way so that he can hook up with the groupie. I'll be damned. So now I'm really like, so you thought you would hook me up with a midget? Okay. Okay, he wasn't really a midget, but he was just like the size of one, sort of, kind of, maybe a little taller. I don't know. He was shorter than me. That's all I know. And so this is, the thought of it now just makes me laugh. So I stand up and I'm like literally looking down on him like, hi, I'm Shamika. And you already know I had an attitude, right? So you already knew I had an attitude about this. So he reaches to shake my hand and I just like, nah, bro, you just came out the bathroom. I don't like shaking hands. Like, I'm a germaphobe. I'm good. And so we sit down at the table. I think he needs a booster seat. It feels like his legs are swinging from the table. Do y'all see why my nerves are bad? Do you see? Do you see? Long story short, homie, the celebrity dude, is over there booed up with the groupie chick, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this all night. I'm going home like I should have in the first place, right? So I'm like, yawn, fake yawn. Oh, I'm so tired. I gotta get up early in the morning. And so I'm thinking he's like, I'm shaking him off my trail, like, peace, I'll be at the show, to the celebrity, I'll holler at you later. And it's so funny because the groupie was like, yeah, come to the party we're having, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, we won't see you anymore after this. And that's usually how it goes. I never saw her again. Anyway, so off we go to the elevator because dude offers to walk me to the elevator, and we look like parent and child. He's like 4'9", I'm 5'5", so this is what that blink, blink, blink looks like. Okay, so we get to the car. I mean, I'm like, dude, I promise you, I'm a big girl. I can walk by myself. And he's like, no, I'm gonna walk you to the car. I had to I opened my car door. He leans in like he's gonna just grab me by the waist. And I'm pulling that Michael Jackson lean, you know what I'm saying? Trying to avoid all kinds of interaction. Don't touch me. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me just slide in the car. Bye, nice to meet you. And ride out, burn rubber. Don't judge me because I can feel your judgy eyeballs through the screen. And what would you have done? what would you have done? You would have gone out with Tiny Tim? Okay, so just know that I was so mad at my new celebrity friend over this. So mad. But I still carried my ass to his show, and I still carried my ass backstage, and I still took those free tickets both nights. And, you know, it was just, I don't know. But the lesson from this that I learned, and I'm going to read this because I forgot what the lesson was. Dude may not have turned out to be a love connection, but what he was funny. He wasn't a potential interview at all because I could care less about his career, but he was really cool. So if he like read the blog or is even watching this, I hope he's laughing, because I did end up hanging out with him, like, you know, when he came back to town or whatever, and he had his own, like, he did a comedy show or something, and I went, and it was cool. Still no love connection, but whatever. You know, I think it's okay to still have an open mind. But if you just met me, don't try hooking me up because you don't know me. Don't do it. Okay? Well, you know what? I hope that this story warmed your heart, just like it warmed me and my nerves. And, you know, and as usual, I love to hear your stories. If you want to ask me a question to talk about in the next vlog, please leave it below. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Follow me on all social media, The Mofo Chronicles. And as always, check out the website, themofochronicles.com. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.